tape device back. Hold on, technical difficulties. Oh, really? I gotta do it this way? Alright. Well, that sucks. Refresh. Hold on, everyone. Sorry. Technical difficulties here. Well, that kind of sucks. I tried to do it horizontal way, but of course, it didn't work. Well, that kind of... Little one, why is your tummy making weird noises? Okay, so now I'm going to have to, give me 1 second, because I thought this was going to be horizontal way. So now I got to change my mount around. That sucks. Okay. Alright. Well, I guess we're going to do it this way. So, I did have it set up for horizontal, so. Oh well. Can you guys hear me okay? Let's see. Can you guys hear me okay? Hi, Deb. Hello, everyone. Little one, her tummy is making some weird noises. So, okay, well, this just kind of threw me off because I literally had this set up for vertical mode, and for some reason it just went into, I don't know what that means. List minute is needed to start a... So, you guys get me up and down. This is weird. Alrighty. So hi guys. It's been a couple weeks since I've done a video. It's hot right now, so I've got the air conditioner on. I hope you guys, I hope the air conditioner isn't like in the background. How's everybody doing? I'm looking down over there because I have my laptop set up over there so I can read the comments over there, but I guess I can try to read the comments here too. So yeah. So I'm in the process of working my way on over to good old Tacopa for the event out there in Tacopa, and also to hang out with my girl Wonder Hussy. So I should be seeing her soon, and so we'll be me and Wonder Hussy will be getting some videos in together again, of course. And then due to the stalker situation, I have decided not to free camp out there. Even though I have a lot of friends coming out there from Vegas, they're only coming for like a couple of days, and I plan on being out there a little bit longer. And so I did not want to set up camp by myself. So I rented a place out there. And actually the people that I rented the place from are really nice. It's on their property, so I'm not like by myself. I am around other people, but they gave me a nice little discount since I'm coming out there to do the meet and greet and everything. So I thought it was smart for me not to free camp out there due to this whole situation that's going on with the stalker situation. And I'm sure that I'm sure majority of you have watched that stalker video. It's a little crazy. So and like I said, I am definitely taking my precautions. I'm going to the sheriff's department the very first day that I get out to Tacopa. and let them know what's going on. I do know a couple of the sheriffs out there, actually, because of me working the seasonal job out there a couple years ago. And then I know a lot of you guys are going, hey, Dutchman and Desert Deb, my moderators. You guys are awesome. Thank y'all for always being here. My other moderator, my cousin, Christopher, he should be on in a little bit. So yeah, so I know a lot of you guys are going to be a little, so Janet, so you technically cannot block somebody from your YouTube channel. You can hide the user, hide the user from commenting or seeing your videos or anything like that. But let's face it, all they got to do is be logged off and go watch my videos. But then not only that, I have hidden like probably 7 accounts from this guy, and he still has like 11 or 12 more accounts. So he just starts all these new accounts, and then, you know, so so it has irritated me a lot, having to deal with this situation. But so I know a lot of you guys are going to be disappointed when I tell you guys this. And Desert Deb, I'm sorry, honey, I did not tell you this yet, but I just kind of made up my mind about this. I literally just made my mind up about this. I will not be going to quartzsite this year. So I've decided I'm not going to quartzsite. It sucks because I really enjoy going to quartzsite, and I really enjoy going and running into all you guys and meeting all you guys and going to the events and walking around to all the vendors and everything. Like it's a pretty quartzsite. I really look forward to it every single year, just because it's a traveling event, you know, and there's so many different kinds of travelers out there and stuff. So I really love going to quartzsite, but I have decided I'm not going to quartzsite this year. A lot of it has to do with the stalker situation. Yeah. So I am still going to Tacopa though, just because I already had that planned out. Also, I have to go to Tacopa anyways, because Wonder Hussy has something at her house that I had delivered there like a few months ago, and so I really need to go pick that item up from her. So yeah, so I'm still going to Tacopa, but I'm never going to be alone out there in Tacopa. But I just think I think it's a good idea for me not to go to quartzsite. So the stalker has multiple accounts on YouTube. He has no followers and no subscribers and no views on his videos, except for my views, because I've been watching those videos. And then also, like, my family and my friends, like Desert Deb, I've sent Desert Deb links to this guy's videos and stuff. So the only views he's getting on those on these little short videos that he's making of me is me and my friends and family. But he has no subscribers or followers on any of his 11 or 12 accounts. Actually, he has probably about 17 accounts, because I've hidden about 6 of them from my channel. So yeah. Am I a nomad? I am a nomad, yes. I live in my Jeep full-time. I've been traveling around the States exploring nature for 3 years. Loving my life. In my Jeep Wrangler. This this, and just sad. It is sad that there's people like this in the world. It's sad that we have to. I'm not going to say I'm living in fear, because if I was living in fear, I'd stop traveling. So I'm not living in fear. I'm just having to take extra precautions now and stuff. But it's just sad that this is the world that we live in. And you know, I expected it from the beginning, being on social media and being a solo traveler and stuff, you know, girl and everything. I kind of expected it in the beginning, but I didn't expect it to be this bad, where the person follows me all around the country. So David Bailey, I do have protection. I've already let that be known multiple times in my videos. So crazy. So yeah, so I'm trying to read my comments over here. I guess I could. It's kind of hard for me to read my comments on here because they're so tiny. They're like itsy bitsy. So yeah, so I wanted to let you guys know that I really am sorry that I'm not going to make it to Quartzsite, because I know I had a lot of stuff planned for Quartzsite. I wanted to do a co-ed camping trip with all you guys that were coming to Quartzsite, where it was going to be guys and girls. I was pretty excited to do that, because, you know, I did the all-girls camping trip earlier on this year, down in Arizona, and so I thought it would be awesome to do a co-ed one this time, and I thought Quartzsite would have been a perfect place, because I know a lot of you guys go to Quartzsite, but I'm not going to enjoy myself going to Quartzsite, because I'm always going to be looking over my shoulder. I'm not going to be able to sleep well in my Jeep, and yeah, so and then not only that, I'm still going through a little bit of issues right now. So I need to really just go back and engulf myself into nature and start working on myself mentally. I'm still dealing with a lot of what, you know, my friend passing away and everything. So I haven't been sleeping very well, because at nighttime I think about that a lot. And so I need to go back out and just kind of work on myself for a little bit. And I think that's going to take a little bit of time. So, yeah. I did just come off a mountain. I was up in these mountains, for about 2 weeks. And that was really nice, being up there in those mountains. Doing a trial run in my little new Jeep. Speaking of that, tomorrow, the final build on this whole entire Jeep comes out tomorrow morning. So the final video of everything I've done to this Jeep will be out tomorrow. And I'm pretty excited on the way I have built out this Jeep right here compared to my other Jeep. And then I am going to, my dear friend Mike in Vegas, the one that went out to California to drive one of my Jeeps back for me, he is going to help me out a lot since I'm out on the road and everything. But I am going to be listing my old Jeep for sale, in a couple of weeks, literally in a couple of weeks. I need to get the front windshield replaced, because there's a big huge crack across the front windshield, and then I need to get it professionally cleaned, meaning I need to get underneath the hood cleaned, So, and I have friends that do that in the Jeep community. I have a friend that owns a windshield business that is a fellow Jeeper, and then I also have a friend of mine that owns a mobile detail car washing business, and he does underneath the hood and all that, and he's a fellow Jeeper too. So once I get all that stuff done, I'm listing the Jeep for sale. I've already wrote out a list of all my upgrades and everything that I have on the Jeep and stuff. So yeah, so in a couple of weeks the Jeep will be up for sale. Oh, good job, Mark. Congratulations. Start running. Go for a run. How did the new Jeepsy... Hi, Mike in Meadview. Mike in Meadview is a very good friend of mine, too. The Jeep does well. It drives so smooth. Like, so smooth. It is like night and day driving this Jeep compared to the other Jeep. Like, just night and day. I mean, first of all, it's not as big and huge and tall as the other Jeep. So that makes a huge difference. Like, it almost doesn't... to me, it almost doesn't feel like I'm driving a freaking Jeep. It's so crazy. Go dogs, go. Yeah, Greg, I'm sad to see the old Jeep go too, but you know, I had to give it a lot of thought. You know, originally I was thinking about keeping the old Jeep and just having it as my toy, turning it back into my rock crawler, and I could go rock crawling again with it. And but realistically, how often am I going to go back to Vegas to go get my Jeep and go rock crawling? You know, like, it's not, I'm not even, it's just going to be sitting in storage, like, forever, you know, like, and then I could use the money, to be honest with you, you know, like, I need to replenish my savings account. And if I could sell that Jeep, that's going to be huge and help me out tremendously to sell the Jeep. So it just made more sense to sell the Jeep, because otherwise it's just going to be sitting in storage, you know. So Lisa, the only reason I'm not sharing this guy's name or his pictures or all the information that I have on him, and I get it, I wish I could, but I feel like that if I was to put his face out there on my videos or on my social media and his name and all that, you got to think about it. I have almost 53,000 subscribers, and out of 53,000 people, and then probably other people that would probably see the video, some of those people are going to start sending that guy threatening messages. I mean, and the guy already thinks that I have his family out looking for him, trying to kill him. So that's the last thing I need, is for him to think that I'm trying to get all my subscribers from social media to go look for him and kill him also, you know. So that would just make things worse on me. So I wish that I could share his picture and his information. I do. But because I don't want to make things worse, it's smart that I don't share that information, because he is mentally off and he's mentally ill, and he already thinks that this whole channel, because he's made a video about this too, he thinks my whole entire channel, that I started my YouTube channel to blast him and to get all these people out after him and all this stuff. That, I mean, he's a mental case, and that's the last thing that I need, is just to add fire on fire, if that makes sense. So that's why I don't share his information, because it would just make things worse. Some people will, if I was to share his information, there's going to be some people that will go and start threatening him and all this stuff. And then also, I mean, he would probably just get, he will probably make up more stories in his head because I shared his information and all that. So sorry, I'm trying to catch up on y'all's comments over here. I'm very careful, guys. I mean, I've always been careful on these travels in the last, since I've been on the road traveling. I mean, even before I started traveling, I was like an avid hiker and a backpacker. And I was paranoid as a hiker and a backpacker. And took, you know, was just very overcautious on things then also. So I think your job, I'm not hiking with you before you. Well, I'm not sure if you remember me, but I am Ben's friend. Who is Ben? But I mean, I'm being very smart about everything, you know. So, like I said, I talk to my aunt too. I talk to my aunt like 3 or 4 times a day. She also knows where I'm at every single day. So if a day goes by she doesn't hear from me, something's wrong. And then, like I said, I have protection, and I'm not scared to use my protection at all. So I will definitely protect myself in this munchkin right there, because she thinks that she will be able to protect us, but really it's going to be mommy protecting us. So yeah, this is the last bit of you know, talking and whatever about him that I'm doing. But I just wanted to make that video. The only reason I made that video, and I tossed and turned in my head about, should I make this video? I literally tossed and turned in my head about it. But the only reason I made that video is because I wanted to let him know that I am taking my precautions everywhere that I go. And obviously everyone knows I'm going to Tacopa, because I'm doing a meet and greet out there, and there's that event, and it's already been advertised on Wonder Hussey's channel. You know, I got a video coming out about it. So I just wanted it to be known, let him know that I'm going to the sheriff's department, and I have friends coming out, and, you know, don't waste your time coming to Tacopa, basically. So that's the only reason why I made the video. And then also I made the video just in case anything does ever happen. So, and Desert Deb here, you guys all know her. She has all the information on this guy also. I've sent her over the links to his videos, and I've sent her pictures of him and his van. He drives a van. He drives a white van. And then you know, obviously my aunt has all the information and everything too. So, and a lot of my friends, my close friends that I talk to. So, yeah. So that's the only reason why I made the video, is because I wanted to address that I'm taking the extra precautions and going to the sheriff's department and everything, you know. So, and I also wanted to address the fact, hoping that it would maybe sink into his head that the stories that he has made up about me are not true, and that he somehow has just made these stories up in his head. So I wanted to address that also, you know, like, get the stories out of your head. whatever. Ah, thank you, Dutchman, for explaining that. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, Danny, welcome to the channel. So I travel around the states in my Jeep Wrangler, and I live in my Jeep with this munchkin right here, this munchkin, and I travel around just exploring nature, and also share. I'm an open book about my life also, so yeah. We need another 2 Sarah video. Well, you guys just wait, because it's coming up. So I'm working my way over there right now. I just talked to Wonder Hussy yesterday, actually. So, so yeah, once I get to Tacopa, I'll be filming a video, another video of Tacopa, talking about the event and everything. I do have a video, not tomorrow, but Sunday, next Sunday, I have a video coming out talking about the event going on in Tacopa, and I had filmed that when I was in up on the mountains where I was just at for a couple weeks. So when I get to Tacopa, the day I arrive, I'm meeting up with Wonder Hussy and Russ, the one-legged miner. I'm gonna meet up with the 2 of them, and we're gonna film a little of each other and talk about the event and everything, and I'll make another video of Tacopa and stuff. This would be cool if you play an instrument. Howard, you'll meet me someday. You've been a subscriber of the channel for a while, like a long while. So one day you'll run into me. Oh, thank you, Danny. I appreciate that. Am I gonna visit haunted places for Halloween? You know what? That's one thing I have never been into ever, is like haunted houses. Me and haunted houses don't do well, because my reaction if somebody was to jump out at me would probably be to hit them. And I would get kicked out of the haunted house. I did do, I love going to like ghost towns and stuff like that, and I've actually camped in a ghost town. I stayed in a ghost town, I think that was in Texas, for like a couple of days. That was very creepy. But yeah, I mean, you guys know I don't really get into the holidays anymore, so yeah. I know all the holidays are coming up. Hey Mac, Slap City Mac, how you doing, buddy? Frank, I have been tired. I have. You know, I'll be quite honest with you guys. I haven't had a proper night of sleep since I've left California. That's why I said I just need to go. I'm not gonna lie, I almost backed out of Tacopa. I almost canceled going to Tacopa also. But because I have something that I have to pick up from Wonder Hussy at her house, and I really have to go get that because it's been sitting there for a few months. And then also, I just figured meeting all of you guys and seeing all you guys will probably do me good, you know, and distract me for a little bit. But I was just ready to go engulf myself back into nature and seclude myself for a long while. but I'm going to do that after I leave Tacopa. So, yeah. And then I already had like certain, oh, and then I talked to Wonder Hussy, you know, and I told her that I was thinking about canceling going to Tacopa. And of course she, you know, kind of talked me out of it. So, um, so yeah, so, once Tacopa's over with though, I'm up in the air on where I want to go and stuff. I have a couple ideas in my head. But it's probably going to be a while before I actually hang out with people again. Oh, I know, that's crazy, Danny. All those hurricanes that's getting hit over there. Like, that's crazy. I'm on, hold on, where was that? Will do, Danny. And thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. You should, if you can make it to Tacopa, we're doing um, another meet and greet in Tacopa on November 2nd. Daryl, I love the Ozarks. That was like a bucket list item, was seeing the Ozarks. And I finally got to go see the Ozarks in Arkansas. And that was about a year and a half ago. Such a beautiful place. I'd love to go see the Ozarks, though, that whole entire area, during fall season. I think that would be awesome, is during fall season. Yeah, Alias, Don Waters, Watson. I loved Tacopa. I worked a whole seasonal job out there 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago, when I first started traveling. And then every time I get close to Tacopa, I will always make a stop there. So I absolutely love Tacopa, and it just has such great energy. The people there have great energy. The town itself has great energy. And then, you know, you have those hot springs out there, you know. So yeah, so I felt like it would just be good energy for me and good vibes for me to just go ahead and go to Tacopa. Yeah, I gotta find some things to film in that area, because I've already filmed almost that whole entire area. It's getting dark. The sun's going down. Let's turn the light on. Oh, nope. Nope. No light. Okay. Have it a karaoke bar. So I quit. I've been 6 years sober from drinking. So, and I was in the bar business for over 20 years. That was my job. I ran bars. I was a bartender. So now that I've been sober for 6 years, going into a bar now, watching everybody pound shots and get really drunk and everything, is not my forte. So it's a little annoying for me to go into a bar now. But I get what you were saying. Yeah, the karaoke thing would be fun. Funny thing about karaoke is, one of the bars that I used to work in, we had karaoke like 3 nights a week. And I'm not even kidding you, every single freaking night, I'd always have somebody come up to me when I was working behind the bar and say, "I'm dedicating this song to you." And it would always be the same song that they would get up there and sing. And it would be that song, Sarah Smiles. Every single night. It got to the point that I told the karaoke host to tell people he did not have that song anymore, that it was not on the list. Thank you guys. Thank you. Oh, hey, Mo and Gypsy. Mo's Better Karaoke. You guys, where it says Mo and Gypsy, those are really good friends of mine. They came up the mountains that I was camped on. They came up there and camped with me for a day and a night. And so you guys will see them in one of my videos soon. I think the video I'll put out of that will be in probably about another week or two. But those are very good friends of mine. So everybody say hi to Mo and Gypsy. And speaking of karaoke, they were karaoke hosts for many years. Many years in Las Vegas. Alright guys, it's getting really dark, and in a minute all you guys are going to see is just this face. That's it. So I was going to try to go for an hour. I didn't plan this out right, with the sun and all that, the sun setting. But at least I got to go, at least I got to do a live for a little bit. If you guys are coming out to Tacoma, I can't wait to see you guys. I'm sure a lot of you guys were probably there in February, so can't wait to see you guys again. I didn't get a chance to get a bunch of merchandise, but I do have a bunch of stickers. So I have little one stickers, and I have my stickers. So I will have stickers on me, but I didn't get a chance to get merchandise to bring with me. I've just had a lot going on. So and then like I said, for the ones that are just coming on and maybe didn't hear me say this, I will not be going to Quartzsite this year. Quartzsite is not on my schedule for this year. So hopefully everything gets back to normal next year for Quartzsite, and I can make it down there then. But this year I'm taking a break from Quartzsite. Sucks. The Desert Deb will be there, so you guys will see her and run into her. So she'll be there, so look for her. But I'm not doing Quartzsite this year, so. Yes, and like Dutchman said, dang, Dutchman, you're good. Thank you guys, as always, for coming and hanging out with me on my live videos. I'm so sorry that they're always last minute and I don't give you guys a heads up, or can't schedule them, because I never know when I can do a live video. I never know how my service is going to be. So, so thanks for keeping an eye out and popping in and hanging out. And thank you guys so much also for always being so positive and so kind, because I think this whole entire chat just now that just went on for 40 minutes, I had not one negative comment. And I think at one time I had 292 people watching. So you guys are freaking awesome. Y'all rock, and I really appreciate that so much. Danny, me and Wonder Hussy are doing a meet and greet on November 2nd in Tacoma at the same time. So, all right, I will, trying to see any comments. All right, so everybody have a good night. Thanks for hanging out, and don't forget to watch tomorrow's video to see the whole entire final build, the inside and everything of this Jeep. I'm so excited. So that comes out tomorrow. Little one, I'm going to say bye-bye. Let's say bye-bye to everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I'll see everybody in Tacoma that's coming. Yay! All right. Thank you, guys. Bye.